Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Students, in this lesson I will discuss about mitosis. Mitosis is the type of cell division in which a cell divides into two daughter cells, each with the same number of chromosomes as were present in parent cell. In 1880s, a German biologist, Walter Fleming, observed that in a dividing cell, nucleus passes through a series of changes which he called mitosis. Somatic cells are those which form the body. Som mean body. So body forming cells are somatic cells, while germ-line cells are those which give rise to gametes. Somatic cells undergo mitosis while germ-line cells undergo meiosis. Mitosis occurs only in eukaryotic cells. In multicellular organisms, the somatic cells undergo mitosis, while prokaryotic cells undergo a process similar to mitosis called binary fission. And prokaryotes do not have proper nucleus and do not form spindles during division. That is why their division is not called mitosis. The process of mitosis is complex and highly regulated. There are two major phases for the division of cell. First one is division of nucleus. So here on your screen you are watching a model of nucleus. The division of this nucleus is known as karyokinesis, while division of cytoplasm is known as cytokinesis. So now you are watching this model of nucleus. There was nuclear envelope, nucleolus, chromatin, nuclear pores. This division of nucleus is further divided into four phases. The first one is prophase. Second one is metaphase. Third one is anaphase, while fourth one is telophase. Normally, the genetic material in nucleus is in loose thread-like forms called chromatin. At the onset of prophase, that is the dividing phase, these loose threads, which are known as chromatin, are condensed into a highly ordered structure, that is chromosome. So here are different chromosomes. So the genetic material that is duplicated during S phase, each chromosome is made up of two sister chromatids bound together at same point, that is centromere. So here is centromere. Each chromosome has a kinetochore. So here you are watching kinetochore. Kinetochore is a complex protein structure. So here is kinetochore, which is a protein structure, that is the point where spindle fibers attach. So here are spindle fibers. Here is kinetochore, here is centromere, and these are sister chromatids. Complete set of spindle fibers are known as mitotic spindles. So here are mitotic spindles. There are two centrioles close to the nucleus. So here on your screen you are watching the nucleus. This is nuclear envelope, this is chromatin, this is nucleolus, and these are the centrioles. These two centrioles are collectively called centrosomes. Each centriole duplicates and thus two daughter centrosomes are formed. Both centrosomes, one is here and second one is there, migrate to the opposite pole, and here they are giving rise to microtubules by joining tubulin proteins present in cytoplasm. The microtubules thus formed are called spindle fibers. So here you are watching that there are spindle fibers. Complete set of these spindle fibers are known as mitotic spindles. So here on your screen you are watching mitotic spindles. When these spindles elongate, then this nuclear envelope that is of blue color will break. Now you are watching on your screen that nuclear envelope has been disappeared and nucleolus has also been disappeared. So these spindle fibers are invading the central space, and the chromatin that was in loose threads are getting the shape of chromosomes. So that was all about steps of prophase. In highly vacuolated plant cells, nucleus has to migrate to the center of the cell before prophase. The cells of plants lack centrioles, so spindle fibers are formed by the aggregation of tubulin proteins on the surface of nuclear envelope during prophase. Now, metaphase. When the spindle fibers have grown to sufficient length, some spindle fibers, known as kinetochore fibers, attach with the kinetochore of chromosomes. Two kinetochore fibers from the opposite poles attach with each chromosome. Chromosomes arrange themselves along the equator of cell, forming a metaphase plate. So here on your screen you are watching a metaphase plate. A number of other fibers that are non-kinetochore from the opposite centromere attach with each other. So you have seen the formation of metaphase plate. Now I will discuss about anaphase. When a kinetochore spindle fiber connects with the kinetochore of chromosome, it is pulling toward the originating centrosomes. So here is pulling. This pulling force divides the chromosomes into sister chromatids. So here on your screen you are watching the sister chromatids and they separate. These sister chromatids are now sister chromosomes and they are pulled apart toward the respective centrosomes. The other spindle fibers that are non-kinetochore are also elongating. Just have a close look that these spindle fibers are attached with the kinetochore of this sister chromosome, and this spindle fiber is not attached with the kinetochore of this spindle fiber. So it is kinetochore spindle fiber and it is non-kinetochore spindle fiber. At the end of this anaphase, cell has succeeded in separating identical copies of chromosomes into two groups at the opposite poles. So here you are watching that these chromosomes are separated now. Now you are watching on your screen that this is telophase, which is the reversal of prophase. A new nuclear envelope forms, that is here, around each set of separated chromosomes. Both sets of chromosomes are now surrounded by a new nuclear envelope, unfold back into chromatin. Nuclear division is completed, but cell division has yet one more step to complete. So here in this phase, the nucleolus appeared again, and you are watching that is it also appeared here. So that was all about division of nucleus, that was karyokinesis, and the phases of karyokinesis, which were: first non-dividing phase was interphase, but after that phase one start, that was prophase. Then second one was metaphase, then third was anaphase, and fourth was telophase. Cytokinesis is the division of cytoplasm. In animal cells, cytokinesis occurs by a process which is known as cleavage formation. So here on your screen you are watching a cleavage. This cleavage furrow develops where the metaphase plate used to be. This furrow deepens and eventually pinches the parent cell into two daughter cells. So this was parent cell. There was cleavage formation. It deepens with the passage of time and it divides the parent cell into two daughter cells. Now I will discuss about cytokinesis in plants. Cytokinesis in plant cells occur differently. Vesicles that are derived from Golgi apparatus move to the middle of the cell. So here you are watching, they are moved to the middle of the cell and fuse to form a membrane bounded disc called cell plate. So here you are watching that after fusion they formed a cell plate which is also known as phragmoplast. This plate grows outward and move the vesicles fuse with it. Finally, membranes of cell plate fuse with plasma membrane and its contents join the parental cell wall. The result is two daughter cells. One is here, second one is here. Each bounded by its own plasma membrane and cell wall. So that was all about cytokinesis in animals and cytokinesis in plants, which was cytoplasm division. So that was all about karyokinesis, which was the nucleus division, and cytokinesis in animals and plants, and all about mitosis. I have discussed about interphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase and cytokinesis, and cytokinesis in animal cell and plant cell. So that was all about mitosis. I hope this lesson was a good source of information about cell division and mitosis. Thank you and have a nice day.